So as Gaia is speaking through each one of us, it's important to feel and connect to the energy in which she is transmitting through you. It's not as much important to sit down and make some sort of plan of, this is what I am going to speak on, or in some sort of a robotic way for those conscious creators out there, but it's important to align with the energy of where she is guiding your arrow. Where is she guiding your arrow? Where is she directing you towards? And are you following that guidance? Are you following that source? So Gaia is directing each one of our soul force, each one of our momentum through our voice. She is directing us through our creations. She is directing us to envision through our being, through being connected to the earth, through being connected to our wisdom. She is guiding us through the words we speak. And she is moving each one according to the energies that are arising within us. And naturally, she is moving through each one to trust the transmissions which are coming through and to be completely unattached to the message that needs to come through your vessel for other beings, and to really let go of that, to really pull back, looking from the higher perspective of where that bow is guiding through the connection to Gaia, through our connection to merging with the plants, speaking to them, speaking to Gaia, feeling the energy of Gaia in each one of us. So for those of you who are transmitting, those of you who are sharing, those of you who are artists, you are being called to allow the frequency and the energy to move through you unhindered, without judgment, without moving into energies that aren't naturally arising in your field. You are simply being asked to open, to receive the light, and to transmit from that pure space alone. So as we are connecting within and with Gaia, as she is calling each one of us deeper, what she's moving out from each one of us, it's like we are all this bow. Okay, each one of us that's transmitting, sharing. Here's Krishna playing the flute. and our alignment and connection to ourself, to our true self, to who we truly are, and being in connection with that, especially those of you who are new on the path, those of you who have been honoring your path for lifetimes, wherever you are on your journey. The earth is calling and Gaia is calling to open, to transmit directly what you are receiving, to move in that state of grace, that state of flow, and follow that moment-to-moment intuition that is constantly unfolding. Following the moment-to-moment intuition. So, as you are doing this, you are opening to greater and greater channels, and you are aligning, as we are all aligning, as we are doing this, as we are allowing the flow to course through us and guide us and move us. We're all creating this bow, which is in direct alignment with Gaia, in direct alignment with the horizon. Okay? It is setting our vision together. It is setting our vision upon the light, upon Gaia, upon our connection to the deep magic and wisdom that is here, present, ever abundant, ever flowing. And for any of you who are transmitting and creating, if any of you are finding pockets of resistance, you are being asked to break the dam, and allow your flow of light to enter you and to bypass these resistances, because these resistances are the illusion. They are not directly who you are. If you are finding resistance in these creations or what you are being guided towards, you immediately, with your vigilant eye, move into these. You move into these resistances right away. You detect them, you go into them, and you expose them for what they are. You expose them for what they are, and you continue through allowing that light to pour in and through you. So this is how you're strengthening in your true flow state, in your true essence. Okay, so as a resistance arises, you're not trying to find your way around it, or maybe this thing wasn't meant for you, or no. It arises, you break the dam, you discover what that resistance is within you that is creating that, and then you become an open, clear conduit than before, so that you can carry and you can hold more light within your vessel. And you can allow that power to flow through you and allow that power to flow through your transmissions and your creations and what it is your work here is in the world. So for each one of you, moving into your states of flow, creating, transmitting, as Gaia is speaking through each one of us in more and more powerful ways. This is why in my last post I spoke of going to those places that you feel called, talking to those people you feel to speak to. okay? Because there is a process of creation, of activation, of realization in those moments of meeting, whether it's with another or whether you are called into a specific place on the planet to go. However that is, and whether you're traveling astrally, whether you're traveling in the physical, however it is you're doing that, when you go and meet these specific energies you're called towards, right, and move past those resistances so that you can make it to the other side of them, right? The resistance is an energy arising in you. It's not on the outside, it's showing up in the outside, but it's arising in you, right? It arises within. You detect that. You're so vigilant in it that you discover it now in the moment. You don't put it off a day. You don't put it off a week. You don't put it off a year. You don't put it off for years. You go into that energy now. You break that dam. You break that dam. So that the light can shine through. So as you're doing that, and as these spaces are calling towards you, you become invited and initiated into higher magic, into a higher part of your magical path. One thing that happens is you are called towards that meeting, that event, that place. So you honoring that and you moving past the resistance in order to get there is you truly aligning with the totality of your being within that journey, within that space. So you've aligned with the totality of your being. You didn't let any resistance get into your space, and you followed that energy thread all the way through. So it's like you're following that rainbow to the pot of gold on the other side, right? And it's not the end of the rainbow. It's not like the journey's finished. It's that there is an expansion point there, an opening. Okay, so there's these openings and these activations upon the path. The more you are in tune with presence now, the more you are here now in this moment, the more you completely allow yourself to be in the totality of your spirit, the faster all opens for you. Some of you may find that others can't keep up with you. Others might be moving at a slower speed. Whatever pace you're moving at, know this, and also confirm this within yourself, that when you're ready to fly, when you're truly ready to fly within your spirit, and not be bound by time, by resources, by places that you are in, when you're ready to be free completely, your spirit will not sink into the escapism. Your spirit will not cave into the resistance. Your spirit will be vigilant. Your spirit will be clear. And all of the doors will open up for you. All of the doors open up for you in that space. When you are in that space, you are opening up the doors to re-enter into the Garden of Eden, which is New Earth, which is here now. Gaia Ladria is here now. So it is entering that garden within your heart temple, entering that truth within your heart temple that is guiding you upon the path in perfect resonance, in perfect rhythm, in perfect harmony with the totality. And you will know that because you will feel that direct unity and harmony within. And from that space, A bee just landed on the window. There it is. Actually haven't seen one up here this high. From that space, you can literally pollinate anything. You can literally grow anything into being, but you must re-enter the garden. You must re-enter the garden within your inner temple, and this will naturally manifest outwardly. This will naturally manifest outwardly. So, for you to re-enter this space, it is to give your heart, it is to give your spirit the full attention. If you're finding excuses within your being or reasons why you cannot fully open, be free and happy within your experience, okay, if you're finding any of these at all, reasons why you cannot be where you want to be, okay? This is your small self fighting for its life. And this is the exact aspect of you that the true luminous energy that you are is melting within its totality. So it's a matter of your moment-to-moment choosing. It's a matter of your moment-to-moment presence within your being and within the energies which are guiding you within your being. So it's paying, this acute attention to where you may find those energies within you that would rather sleep, that would rather make excuses instead of giving the full attention and your full attention to your inner being and resting here, resting in the silence. This is where your intuitive powers, where you can open to transmit your gifts, that's where this will all open to enter into your flow state. So it is important that you allow your being. Don't allow the light of your being to be covered by the clouds. Okay? If the mind is the clouds, if the mind are these clouds here, don't allow those clouds to overpower the light of your being, the sun of your being. It is that light, it is the light of your being, you holding your energy in that space, in that light, that is going to allow you to open up new earth here now, open up the beauty of the abundance here now. Open for you to transmit the truth of your being now and the true creations that wish to emerge now. So allow this energy of Gaia, allow this energy of the sun shining, the sun beaming, the light of the self beaming, to be the truth of who you are and to place all of your attention on the truth of your being. Everything else will pull you away from where you truly want to be. So where you are pointing your arrow, are you pointing it towards the freedom of yourself? Exposing the truth and unveiling who you really are? Or are you still allowing the clouds of mind to get in the way of what you truly desire, which is freedom on all levels of being? So watch where you are placing your attention. Truly take the position of the observer and see where you are placing your attention. Because when you can identify where you've been holding and placing your attention, you will discover everything you need to know within that sphere. You will discover all you need to know within that sphere. So trust the truth of you, trust the natural essence of you, align with Source, align with your wisdom, abide in truth, and you will align perfectly with the energy of Gaia, the perfect with the energy of New Earth, of Gaia Ladria. And then no matter what is happening in the physical, no matter what is happening here, you will remain as the light, the sun. You will remain as the truth of your being. And you will be able to fly and navigate directly according to your soul force. Directly according to your soul force. So if anything arises, if fears arise, if anything like this arises, you remain in your presence, in your state of grace. And you will watch the magic flower around you. You will become it. It will emanate from your being. It's another bee. I send you my love. I send you my light and my energy. And my prayer is for you to stay aligned with the truth of your being. And become the powerful energy that wishes to ignite within you now and that is available now, and truly abide in that space. Truly continue abiding in that space no matter what is occurring in your experience.